Hey all, thanks for coming. First, before we open up to questions, I just want to address the outlandish rumors of me leaving that have been circulating. Listen, I love Oxford. This is home. I'm not going anywhere. We're building something special here, and there's no way I'm leaving. So, with that, let's open it up to questions. Yeah, you.
A strong opening season capped off with a high-scoring Peach Bowl victory over Wisconsin. What are your thoughts on your first year?
Yeah, it started with the draft, and that was a mixed bag for us. We didn't do great out of the beginning. Kayshawn and JoJo and Byron were all relatively disappointing, but we picked it up in the middle rounds. We got some guys who were really productive for us this year, and we got some steals later on. We got Dalton Kincaid in the 35th, Dorian Singer in the 42nd. We got MJ Morris in the last round in the 50th round, who we're super excited about going forward. Um, I guess on my end, man management wise, I need to be better. I don't need to get fancy with it. No need for Tajay or Izzy to ever be on the bench. There are studs and we got to play them. And you mentioned the Peach Bowl. It was bittersweet, right? Because it showed the team's true potential. We were one of the top scoring teams, but we were only playing in the Peach Bowl. That wasn't where we wanted to be at the end of the season. But it's promising for the future. We've got a lot of young guys coming back. We finished third in the conference, top 15 team in the country. So, the future is bright. And don't forget the season's only halfway over. We have NFL playoffs coming up, and we're super excited for that as well. Next question.
Yeah, Coach, you just mentioned your NFL squad. Your team locked up a bye and are likely the one seed. Are you feeling good about the playoffs?
Yeah, thanks for asking about the NFL. It seems like it goes under the radar here, but we care about it a lot here. We're feeling good. We think we're going to get the one seed here this week. We feel great about winning every single week. It's hard not to with Mahomes and Kyler, and Stephon Diggs, Mark Andrews, Amon-Ra St. Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, and a whole slew of guys that have been productive for us. So we've got lots of depth to support our stars, and we feel great about our NFL team.
You mentioned Diggs and Andrews, who you made big splash trades for. Talk us through that process.
Yeah, our program, it's all about winning, and that's not college exclusive, that's not NFL exclusive. We want to win everywhere, and we felt like we had enough depth on the college side to move off some of our pieces for NFL studs. And so, we're going to miss Kayshawn and Donovan Edwards and Kincaid and even Darren Waller and DJ Moore are big losses, but Diggs and Mark Andrews are bona fide studs, and so they're worth that. They're worth sending away those guys. And our depth on the college side did a good job filling in for those guys that we lost. We miss them, but we don't miss them that much, if I'm honest. Next question.
Coach, your rivalry week went about as well as possible. How does that help team morale?
Yeah, that's a great question. You guys are doing a great job with your questions here. As to answering it, listen, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, no disrespect, those teams stink. I guess that's a little disrespectful, but no disrespect meant. So beating them easily, handling them, that's our expectation, but it still helps. It's a nice morale boost heading into the playoffs. It helps with future recruiting too. Guys see us and they're not going to pick Notre Dame over us after seeing us beating them down. So yeah, it's always good to beat your rivals. I'm not going to lie about that.
Coach, what does the future look like at Ole Miss?
Well, we do have a bunch of important guys graduating. We have our TCU crew. We have Max Duggan, Quentin Johnson, Kendra Miller. They're all gone, most likely. And we're losing some other quarterbacks, too. We're losing Hall and Hartman, and we're a little thin at tight end now with Joel Wilson leaving and Dalton Kincaid gone. But we feel like we have a bunch of guys ready to take that step forward and be every week starters for us. And we'll also be exploring the portal. It's hard not to in today's climate. But, I mean, going through our roster, we're deep. We only have about 20 spots, and that includes a strong freshman class coming in. So it's going to be competitive just to make the team. You know, there are going to be some freshmen that get cut. There are going to be guys who were important to us this past year that are going to get cut. It's just how it's going to work. You know, we only have a certain number of jerseys that we can hand out. And, not everyone's going to get a jersey. But we're excited about those freshmen coming in the future. You know, we've got Jackson Arnold, Jaden Rashada coming in next year. We've got some stud wide receivers coming in as well. Noah Rogers, a bunch of other guys. So competition's going to be tough. And you know, with Max Duggan winning the Davey O'Brien, you know, we've got quarterbacks coming in the future. Everyone's going to want to come and win the Davey O'Brien. You know, we're already getting started on Dylan Rayola for 2024. So the future's bright here. You know, the NFL team's not going anywhere. The college squad is just going to continue to reload, and we're building something special here at TCU. Not at TCU, at Ole Miss. Thank you.